Air Don's going through the paint. Mikey's trying for the block. He hurtles over him. Dunks it. Destroys his whole life. Air Donnie for the win. This is Slam Dunkin Donatello. Awesome figure. He's in the white, right? I believe this was a variant. I never had this variant. I had the red 23 one. Very Horace Grant, I think. Oh, the glasses, they're not like firmly secured. They do like wrap around the head, but you got to have the goggles. Tell me that's not Horace Grant. I mean, come on. Slam Dunkin' Don, you can see with Surfer Mikey here, the variant turtles are the best turtles. So we'll have Mikey back there. Stellar hoop. I mean, you have the classic rim, which we're all, aware of. This, I believe, talking to Kyle a little bit, and he's mentioned it in some interviews, this is like the backboard from half court, and they turned it into a shield. That's freaking wild. That's incredible. The bow staff forms the pole, and then there's like a sewer lid for the base. That hoop is just freaking cool. So as we have Surfer Mikey lamenting his basketball career, back to Donnie. Again, stellar figure. These variant turtles, they never get old. They're always super fantastic. So if we go into his articulation, it's the standard turtle body, really. I mean, but this one, they gave it like a real jersey over it. But they did like the plastron molding. There's some of the shell peeking out there. It's not stiff. It has some give to it, which I really like. I don't know why it helps. It's just a nice feel. But so he's doing the full Townsend up and down pretty good. He's got the bicep cut. There's single jointed elbows, which, I don't really mind. He's got the nice turtle pad. And then the standard hand action. He's got this hand, those yellow nails. So only one hand, as you can see. This hand has a slot to hold the ball. Very nicely textured basketball there. You love to see that. I would like a second hand on the other side to hold the ball. But then the legs, so he's doing the splits. They're great. Kicking back pretty decently, but of course his turtle shell butt is going to block that. Kicking forward, pretty great. And you can get, kind of the Air Jordan, Air Don as he's going up for the dunk. How cool is that? There we go. So there's... Did I get the single jointed knees? I mean, the articulation, it's basically the same. I will say though, like you'll notice on the feet, I feel like there's like a thicker connection than there usually is. The turtle sneakers, just fabulous paint with like the socks, some shoe tread. It's just super rad, but it's the standard kind of rocker foot, it's going like that, and then the side to side. So that's all normal. The glasses, they fell off, which is fine. So the accessories, yeah, you see the hoop there. Here's the extra head, kind of a normal head, a good turtle head. This will go just on the regular Don body, That's another cool thing about Super 7. The head sizes for, among the figures, when you get like a turtle, they're like that. The head, not a ton of movement on the head here. But that's fantastic. He's got his extra hands, grabby hands, pointer finger. You need the pointer finger, but here's why I want the extra hand, because they only give you this pointer finger. So if you wanted Donnie to be like, hey, yo, Mikey, I'm going to the paint, I'd want the ball in the other hand. I guess you can kind of flub it a little bit, and who's really paying attention, for shots? If I get that, make sure that's in all the way, because like you could argue, it's fine. So you could do something like that, like, Mikey, you be ready, I'm going through the paint. Is that what basketball people say? But I don't know. But the point, you need the pointer hand. That's just freaking dope. And then, of course, if you wanted him to be a more classical Donnie, we're going to put in the grabby hands. And then we're gonna deconstruct the hoop. So there's that. We take this apart. There's a cat who wants to go outside. Almost, sweetie. So if you want, you know, the staff, I should probably not do that, because if you like jam it through the hands, that's where you're gonna get some paint scraped off. But we already went there. So there's like a standard Donnie. But check this out, right? So, like I mentioned before, this shield hoop, the backboard, but then you can do as a shield. So then he's like some kind of freaky deaky basketball warrior. And I forget how I had it. I don't know. Okay, yeah, you got to get it. You got to choke up on it. But hell, I guess, why not? Why not do like your attack weapon and your defense weapon on the same hand? You know, why not? So look at that. That is... How cool is that? One of the coolest features, Basketball Warrior Don. I just love that. That's so stinking fun. I mean, you could even... I guess that is one of the cool sides with the hand. Because then he's like... Is he playing ball? Is he going to battle? What's going on there? Just super cool. Maybe some release action, if there was like a way to release the ball from the hand. But I love this figure. This figure is super awesome. Certainly, like, if you have the nostalgia for it, it's going to be utterly incredible. But even as a newcomer, you're going to love Donatello as 84. Man. 10 out of 10. This figure, absolutely no complaints. You know, super solid. Just super rad. There's no looseness. There's no wiggly giggly. Just an incredible, stellar figure. Slam Dunkin' Don. Boom. And this is the packaging experience you're going to get with this wave of Super 7 figures, at least. I think they'll soon be ditching, you know, the slipcover, but you get, you know, you get the bag. And then you get the classic slipcover, the Donnie medallion, 84, turtles on the back. It's a beautiful package. I get why they're ditching it, because, you know, retail. Will be pared down to this at some point, which Slam Dunkin' Don. I think this is honestly fantastic. They have one of the best packaging experiences, I think. It's just so neat. They could do with like a hang tab to make it more retail friendly, but you got the sweet bio here, the hoop hammering, hard-shelled hero, Slam Dunkin' Don. Shoot and score with Slam Dunkin' Don. You get the hoop backboard. Pay attention to this. Because, yeah, that flew under the radar. Hoop backboard. This really nice, like, city sewer stand. I think, you know, people could use this as a regular stand for other stuff. Maybe, like, a really thick gauge wire in there or wrap around it. I don't know. That's super, very, like, thick and premium stand. I guess it's, like, two glued together. It just... I laugh because it's so fun. This figure is so good. It makes me smile. I don't know if any of y'all grew up with this figure, but yeah. So the packaging experience, super fun. You get, here's for the hoop, this nice bow staff, right? It's a very cool, like, it's a stand. It's a longer bow staff. It just slots in the base there. Let's pull out the hoop itself. This is straight from, you know, the figure itself. The figure originally only came with really just the hoop, where you could hook it onto someone on the back. But this one, they've done two different things. So there's like a little notch there, and then a notch there. And I will say, it notches on pretty well. I would love maybe a little bit more of a secure connection, but you really shouldn't be going too rough with it. I've probably gone too rough with it. So there's the hoop all set up. Let's get Don out. I don't think y'all need ties at all anymore, because he's in there very securely. My lord. My lord. The basketball. Extra Donnie head. I love... The Super 7 head sculpts are just fantastic. All the depth there with the teeth. The goggles, which are just taped in, and they're see-through, as you can see. Maybe a full head wraparound goggle would have been sweet. This hand, the ball grabbing hand, I would love like a left-handed version, get 2 of them. That way, you know, he could... 2 of the gripping hands. I kind of look for every time the pointer finger. And that is Slam Dunkin' Don. This figure is spectacular. I love the backboard shield. Turn him into basketball warrior Don. Play against his bros. Mikey guarding the paint. The dunk move, you know, Jordan, that's Jordan. He plays against Wingnut. He decides maybe it's a little unfair because Wingnut is just so huge, so he's getting pissed off. Decides to go into battle mode. Just so much fun you can have with this figure. 10 out of 10. Like, follow, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Oh, Donnie's going for the dunk. Mikey's trying to block him, but oh, fuck, Donnie. Let's try that again.